I've had a number of teachers and students ask me about how you would go about presenting a Google slideshow remotely without having to sit at the computer where the presentation is. So how you can use a phone or another device as a remote. So what I'm going to do is demonstrate how to use this Chrome extension, which is called Remote for Slides. It's created by Lim Henry. And if you have a look at my Chrome browser here, you can see I've already got the extension installed. It's grey at the moment because this is not a slideshow. However, if I jump across to a Google slideshow, you can see here I've got a very simple slideshow. It's got a YouTube video here on the first slide. On the second slide, it's got a Bible verse, and then on my third slide, it's got a number of things to pray for. I've also got some notes down the bottom. So let's jump back to our first slide there. Now, because I've got the extension installed, I get this extra button that says Present with Remote. Now, I'll show you that first. So when I present with remote, you'll see that I get down the bottom here a link, and this has been added in because I'm using the extension. And if I go to that website on another device, you can see I've gone on this device here, then I get prompted for a code. And you can see right there on my slideshow, when I start the remote, I get a code that I can enter in. So 750-226. So I'm going to enter that code in here on my phone, 750-226, and then I just simply remote it or enter it. And then my phone, if I can avoid the green screen glare, has turned into a remote. You can see I get the option for next and previous and a play video option down the bottom. You can also, if you push this button up the top here, get any notes that are on the slide. This first slide doesn't, but if I move forwards a slide, or I will move forwards a slide, let's do that first actually, you can see on there I've got the notes for that slide as well. Let's go back to the previous slide, because that first slide has a video, and you can see that on my controller here I have the ability to play that video, and on the computer the video is going to start playing. I can also stop the video just using the stop video button. And then if I want to progress to the next slide, I simply push the next slide. As I said, I've got my notes there as well, if I get the angle right. So you can actually see the notes for your slide, and that enables you to remotely control your Google slideshow from your phone or from another device. If you've got an Android phone, there is an app as well, which makes it a little bit easier again. You don't even have to go to the website, you just fire up the app and you're asked for what the code is for your slideshow. But you can just go to that website, which once again was s.limhenry.xyz, and enter in the code for your slideshow. You can also protect your slide. So once I've finished this, I'm going to push that refresh ID so no one will have my current code for my slideshow. I'll be able to change it to something new that no one else knows.